Welcome to this explainer. For anyone dreaming of the 7 summits, finding the right starting point is essential. Today, we are going to deconstruct 2 legendary mountains, often incorrectly grouped together as the perfect warm-up. We will examine the absolute data, the physical realities, and the very precise demands of each climb.
Everyone calls them the 2 easiest of the 7 summits. Almost nobody tells you they are nothing alike. We begin with Mount Elbrus. Standing at 5,642 meters, it dominates Russia's Caucasus Range, making it Europe's highest peak. Understanding this geographical footprint is vital before we look at the physical reality of the ascent.
The reality of Elbrus is decidedly severe. You are navigating a permanently glaciated volcano. The standard ascents does utilize cable cars to reach huts at around 3,800 meters, and sometimes snowcats assist on the lower slopes. But the summit push itself is a long, freezing endeavor on steep snow and ice. Crampons and an ice axe are absolutely required. Professional mountaineers might consider it technically straightforward, but that is precisely how it catches climbers out. The true examiner on Elbrus is the weather. Ferocious winds and sudden whiteouts sweep across an exposed dome. Consequently, the mountain has a sobering accident record, driven almost entirely by weather and sudden exposure, as is widely reported.
Moving to Africa, the environment changes completely. Kilimanjaro reaches a height of 5,895 meters. It is not only the highest peak on the continent, but also the tallest freestanding mountain on Earth. Ascending Kilimanjaro presents a very different reality. There is no technical climbing involved at all. Instead, it is a 6 to 9 day walk traversing 5 distinct climate zones. Your singular challenge here is altitude combined with physical endurance. This challenge is solved entirely by meticulous acclimatization. You must allow for enough days, maintain a highly disciplined pace, and rely on proper safety systems.
Placing the demands side by side reveals a sharp contrast. Elbrus requires basic mountaineering competence. You must know how to crampon on hard snow and perform an ice axe self-arrest, all while following a guide's judgment in deteriorating conditions. Kilimanjaro asks for none of those technical skills. Instead, it demands more days on the mountain, pushing to a higher summit and enduring a much harder, longer summit night.
253. We must pause on this number. Because Elbrus demands icecraft and carries a fearsome weather reputation, many assume it is the larger undertaking. Yet, despite being a non-technical walk, Kilimanjaro is the higher mountain by exactly 253 meters. The physiological toll those extra meters take on your body is profound.
The conditions on each mountain require entirely different mindsets. On Kilimanjaro, the weather patterns are broadly stable. You beat the mountain by successfully adapting your body to the altitude. Elbrus, however, is an exposed ice dome where conditions can turn savage rapidly. On Elbrus, regardless of your fitness level, you often need the mountain's permission to reach the summit.
We must speak carefully and honestly about access. Because Elbrus sits within Russia, reaching it has become genuinely complicated for many nationalities in recent years. Visas, flights, insurance, and government travel advice all demand rigorous checking. By contrast, Kilimanjaro remains exceptionally accessible. It offers straightforward visas, direct flights, and a welcoming host country.
Both expeditions require a comparable investment of time and money, typically demanding 7 to 10 days door-to-door. It is crucial to remember that cheaper options often quietly remove vital safety margins or compromise crew welfare. This is not an area to seek a bargain. Proper safety margins require a proper financial commitment.
For 7 Summits dreamers, the verdict is clear. We must strip away the easiest label. The recommendation for your first big mountain is Kilimanjaro, and it is not close. It stands as the definitive, foundational first summit.
The logic behind this sequence is crucial. First, learn what serious altitude makes of your body on Kilimanjaro. You discover how you eat, sleep, and function in the thin air, without the added pressure of learning icecraft simultaneously. Once you have established that baseline, let Elbrus be the place where you put crampons on that knowledge.
The honest comparison, in full at verticalsky.com.